Hello there, and welcome to the CSWatch OCR J276 video where we are going to be looking at encryption. We're going to be looking at what encryption is and why it is needed. So when a piece of information is encrypted, the data itself gets translated into a code, and a human being, when they look at that code, wouldn't understand what's going on because it would look like a whole load of gobbledygook. An encrypted piece of text is called a ciphertext because we've taken the text as it is, and then we've put a cipher on it, we've put a key on it to encrypt it. Data which isn't encrypted is plain text. And one of the earliest encryptions was the Caesar cipher, which Julius Caesar used back in the day to send messages all over the Roman Empire to his generals without people being able to see what was going on. A key is a piece of text where the person using the key can look and see what all the different letters mean and what the different numbers mean to be able to use and encrypt a piece of information, then also on the other hand to be able to decrypt it. Encryption is used so much now that the internet is coming of age and becoming more and more popular, and more need for security is there. So if you think about online banking, you want to make sure that when you're logging on, when you're sending your password over, when you're doing bank transfers, you want to make sure that the only people that can see the information is the bank on the other end of the internet connection. You don't want someone in the middle looking at the information that you're sending, being able to get your online banking logging information, or being able to find out what funds are being sent and then divert them. Similarly, if we're thinking about online shopping, if we're thinking about e-commerce, again, you want to make sure that payment information is kept safe and secure because you don't want people finding out your financial information. If we're thinking about confidential data transfer or restricted data transfer, there's a lot of information that goes across the internet that if it fell into the wrong hands or was looked at by the wrong people, could do a lot of damage. So if that information, if that data is encrypted, that means if someone is able to intercept the data, they're not going to know what it says. They're not going to be able to understand what's going on. So there we have 3 examples of why encryption is needed to make sure that data that gets sent across the internet is safe and secure. You want to make sure that your data that you're sending, if it's confidential, is as private as possible. You don't want anyone to be able to see what's being said, and that's where encryption comes into play. So to summarise, encrypted data is a ciphertext, and the ciphertext has the key put onto it. The person on the other hand who needs it, who is getting the information, also needs to make sure they've got a copy of the key so that they can turn it into a plain text file which it isn't encrypted. And then again, another example of encryption is the Caesar cipher, which was used back in the Roman Empire. Encryption isn't a brand new idea or a brand new concept. It's been around literally for hundreds and hundreds of years. I hope this video has been helpful for you. I hope you're happy with encryption, why we need ciphertext, why encryption is needed, and I shall see you in another video. See you later.